Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. From banking to engineering and then food, our next guest is using his unique journey in various sectors to build an empire. With a repertoire of dishes from Asian to Italian, from French to American, Chef KD lays emphasis on the importance to push local Nigerian dishes. He is here to discuss how he is building his retirement plan whilst cruising on his food tour. Welcome to the show.
Welcome
Chef
to the morning
KD.
I'm amongst greatness here.
Yeah. Chef KD Prime.
Yes.
Tell us what's the Prime for?
When I was a kid, I was a fan of Transformers, the cartoon.
Okay. You are you are quite the transformer. You went from banking to engineering to food, so that name actually works really well with you.
I'll use that next time.
Yes, you should. That should be.
And we said earlier, like you're like a family friend on the show.
Yes.
Yes, you've been here a couple of times. You're always bringing tasty dishes for us. Now we hear you're doing like a tour, taking Nigerian food around different places or taking different kinds of food around. Tell us about this tour.
Well, it's called the KD Prime Food Tour. And I decided in the beginning of the year that I wanted to show my full repertoire of cuisine. Because a lot of people knew me as, that's the man that does isiu. That's the man that does nkwobi. So I wanted to show, one, that I could not only do those same dishes, but bring up the game on them, so to speak.
Right.
So doing Nigerian food in an haute cuisine kind of manner is what I did on my first food tour. But let me now explain the food tour. The food tour is basically, we get a few people, 12 to 20 people, sit down in a casual dining experience. I call it a unique dining experience because it's interactive. I want people to ask me questions about the food. In some cases, most cases, we actually cook outside with the diners. So, yeah, we encourage them, come, take pictures.
It's almost like a cooking class as well.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Put your finger inside. Tell me if you like it or not. If there's too much salt, I will slap you. But so, yeah, I'm actually very excited about it. We've done Nigerian food.
Okay.
We've done, the last one was Chinese.
Okay.
The next one is going to be classic American.
Nice.
Now, you're a self-taught chef.
Yes, I am.
Now, what would you say are some of the misconceptions of self-taught chefs?
I think the main misconception about we self-taught chefs is that we lack technique, we lack professionalism, and I think that's totally wrong. I think, if anything, we have a lot of hearts. I won't compare at this forum, but I think we have a lot of heart. I mean, I started cooking for family and friends, and I wasn't cooking for money. I was cooking for smiles. I was cooking for the you have killed me. Yes. Yeah, what did you just do? That's what drove me for years. And now that I'm a professional chef, it still drives me, but now people have to pay.
Yeah.
And we talked earlier about professional chefs. So, you know, we have the chefs who have their own restaurant and everybody goes there, and then we have the professional chefs. Now, what is one advantage you would say you have over chefs who are in a particular restaurant?
Okay. First things first, top credit to anyone that owns and runs a restaurant in this country. It is very difficult. I mean, every business in this country is difficult, but restaurateurship is amazingly difficult. And for a restaurant to survive crossing the 1 year or 6 month mark, top kudos to them. People like myself, who hover between being a private chef and mostly professional, is that all of the overhead costs and things like that, we avoid them. It's kind of like a stick and move kind of thing, like they say in boxing. And then I also have another business that I'm running as well.
What's that?
I'm an engineer. I have an engineering company.
Oh, okay.
So,
so how long have you actually been a private chef for?
2 years.
2 years.
But I've been cooking for over 30.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as we said earlier, you're always coming tasty dishes for us.
Yes, I am.
And today you have made pepper soup and agadi. Let's have, oh, Lord, yes.
Correction.
Oh.
Yes, one of the things I do in the food tour is that the menu is secret. No one knows what's on the menu until the day of the tour.
Okay.
Now, and I've done the same thing with you ladies. This is my deconstructed chicken pepper soup.
Oh, okay. Well,
thank you.
Unveil. Ooh. Served with agidi.
Oh, wait, so where's the soup?
Oh, enchanté.
Enchanté.
It's breakfast, so we have a thermos.
Oh,
okay. okay.
I did this on my first.
This is really pretty, though.
Can we get a close-up on this? Will that be possible? So is agidi, what's agidi?
Agidi for Yoruba people is eko.
Oh,
it's
it's
made
eko,
from
okay.
cornmeal, but instead of the standard agidi or eko, I made this with chicken stock.
Okay.
So that there's a bit more flavor.
Really good.
Could you pass your cup, please?
Yes.
Oh no, you do the honors.
Oh, okay.
So
There you go.
that.
So here
Just
we
pour it on
go.
top.
So here we go. I'm going to do the
Thank
honors of
you.
pouring the first.
I'm just
Are
gonna...
we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh,
She
Tosh
beat
has
you.
already
She beat you.
me.
She
No,
beat you.
no. I'm doing it you go ahead, do your
Okay,
thing.
well, I'm just gonna, yeah. Oh, this is so good.
And so is this
It
like
smells so
ideally
good.
for breakfast, or can this be served at any time?
Yes, it can be served at any time.
Oh, Lord, it smells so good.
It smells so
It really
good.
does.
I lived in Port Harcourt for about 15 years.
Okay.
And in the riverine areas in the east, pepper soup and rice is a normal breakfast dish.
Yeah.
So when I was coming here, I decided to do something that was different. I know and I didn't want to do anything that had eggs inside. So,
Because we're used to eggs for breakfast.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the deconstructed pepper soup, instead of using actual cuts of meat, I used minced chicken, minced meat, and cubed gizzard.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just savoring the...
So good.
There is a bit of there's a theme running inside.
Yeah.
The agidi was made with chicken stock. There's minced chicken and chicken gizzard as the meat. And then you get the fresh leaves on top as well.
And I think this is healthy. This will pass
It
as
is,
healthy.
it is.
And I feel like it's going to be filling as well.
Yep.
Quasi.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
How do you come up with your menu, like on these tours when you're going around?
I've done cuisine from a lot of places.
Right.
And I just pick, I wish it was as easy as just rolling the globe and doing, but it's not that easy. I think of what I want people to taste, and I think of the experience they want, and that's it.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this now, but thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you,
Please
Thank you
just
so
tell us
much for having
your
Social media.
contact.
Yes. My Instagram handle is @ChefKDPrime, and Facebook is Kolawale Dusuma.
Okay, thank you so much for coming on the show. Well, that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you so much for watching. From the entire morning show team here in Lagos, all that's left to say is enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.
Bye.